There, I'm Artistic Gamer 7 and I'm here with another Create a Sim video. This is another one part of the flower series. This one is actually had a comment on my marigold one from Smurfette Sims asking for lilacs or lilies. This one is lily, and I've specifically decided to go with the tiger lily because it narrowed it down a little bit, because the lilies have like multiple types of colors, multiple patterns, you name it, they have it. But plus the tiger lily is pretty well known, and plus I think that's just sort of a pretty name, sort of in general. So this is tiger lily, and I had a whole lot of fun doing her. I've actually done a few at the point of recording the voiceover for this one. Like, the Create a Sim wise, I think I have like up to 7 in total, which is counting Marigold though, so 6 new ones are coming on the way. This one starting them, and I probably will be making more after that because I'm enjoying making these based off of the flower ones. But basically when I was going through it, lilies are considered they usually really like the sun. They can grow wild or not so wild, you can buy them and things like that. The tiger lily specifically, it usually grows, I think normally towards, like, if I remember correctly, more towards, like, Asia, like the Asian countries, like China, those places. The one that everyone knows as, like, the main tiger lily, but there is apparently a wild version in America, like North America, that they call a ditch lily, which actually there's like one that's not too far from my house that grows wild, and I've always thought it looked like a tiger lily, and my dad was like, it's not a tiger lily, and I was like, I feel like it looks very similar to one. And when I figured that out, I've told him, I was like, ha, it's the wild form compared to what they sell to people, basically, and what people put in their gardens. They can sort of sometimes take over, just depending on your winters, but they're not like super invasive, so they don't go too crazy, but they can get a little crazy and wild. So I sort of, when making her, I was sort of thinking of like, she's really pretty, really beautiful, because everyone likes the lilies and things like that. In particular, the tiger lilies are a pretty popular one. But she may have a bit of a crazy side, or want to have fun, or go out. So I liked this hairstyle on her because it was short and it wouldn't really get in your way if you're randomly just deciding to go on a hike or a climb or just do whatever. Or could just go out on the town. I did give her the flowers though, because I thought that just looked really cute. Also, another thing, part of the reason why I gave her flowers just because, which this isn't going to make any sense whatsoever to a certain degree, but it reminded me of, there's a character on Peter Pan called Tiger Lily who was like an Indian tribe. So I was just imagining maybe she's more of an outdoorsy person and she just wanders around and she made this flower crown out of herself. Maybe she's very crafty and stuff. So that sort of mixed a little bit. It doesn't make a whole lot of sense, probably, but in my mind at the time it did. But if you don't know what the tiger lily looks like, I probably should have mentioned that before. It is mostly oranges, but then it has some speckles in the flower that has like a dark brown and sort of orange, like a darker orange tint to it, while the rest of the flower is a light orange. Hence why her hair is dark versus her top. The bottom I think I picked for, I think this is the one I keep with her. Sort of pulls in her flower crown along with the bottom. But a little fact about lilies, if you own cats, watch them, because lilies are very toxic actually to cats. It's any lily in general, not just the tiger lily. It can make them very sick, and it can result in death if they ingest too much of it. So if you have a lily and you have a cat and they get around each other. Like if the more likely the lily's gonna be outside, and you have an outside cat, just watch where your cat's going and that they don't try to eat the lily, because it is not good for them. Me being a cat person, it's like, uh-oh. Probably not a good idea for me to have that. But, anyway, I hope you like how Tiger Lily turned out. I personally loved how she turned out. I think she's one of the really pretty ones, and I think she's one of my favorites so far. I have two favorites at this point, but you'll have to figure out who the other one is when her video comes out. But thank you so much for watching. If you like the video, please hit that lovely like button and subscribe to see future episodes of the flower series, as well as other things that I do. If you have any flowers that you would like to suggest me to try, you can leave those down in the comments below. Like I said, I do have some already made, so you may actually suggest one that I've already made, but at least it's already there, so ta-da! Also, don't forget to share the video so others may enjoy, and hit that notification button. All of my information will be down in the description below for my social medias, as well as my Sims floor playlist. But I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye!